the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the New York Knicks. And a nice roll continuing right now for New York. 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top teams, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player, if you're a guy who's playing a lot? Do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke.
Ready, gentlemen?
Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks. That game brought the season series to 2-1. Now the series finale, looking to draw even to apiece.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. White in at point guard. Out on the wings, it's the feisty pair of Melo and Shumpert. Luke Mbah-a-Moute out there with Porzingis. White, good. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against Denver.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
Now White, Thaddeus Young missing on his three. Outside, White. Over to the left wing. Fires the three. Here's Shumpert.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
At the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. On defense, the Knicks. And Jack gets to Ariza. Fires from deep. Tries again. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
White dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. Outside, White. There's the three. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Neal. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Neal hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's White. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Offensive rebound. Good. Lopez has got his second basket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now White, Trevor Ariza, missing from long range. Sticks another. 3 more from White. White's got 9.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
And Jack, here we go. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Jack. 6 points for Brook Lopez. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Here's White, and the layup falls. He's got 11.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Lopez, a screen-on jumper. Here's Neal. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Brooklyn trailing. Ariza outside. Shot by Jack. Wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets. Here's White. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's 13 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Freak. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. He's putting up 29 points a game. 7 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Ariza. Bellinelli comes in for Gary Neal. And it's Andrew Goudlock in for Jarrett Jack.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Inside, Young. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
For Brooklyn, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Three-pointer. That's good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
It's easy. It's basketball.
You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talk.
Nets. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Young. Gary Neal comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Curry's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Goudluck. And New York, looking at who they've got. White, he's in at point guard. Gerald Green out there with Anthony. Then it's Mbamute, and it's Shumpert in a 2-guard. Launches a 3. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from White.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Jack against White, tries it from the top of the key, hits the front of the rim and out.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it's Green, missing. Nets leading by 8. To the wing right side, and here's Neal outside. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Neal's got 7 points in the game.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
White drives in, lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He had 40 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. That's good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Knicks trail by 10. High post shot. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Jack. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's White. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for White. He has 23 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Porzingis, he's checked in for Mbamute. White against Jack. He feeds it to Neal. Takes a 3. The shot is off. Shumpert with some nice D. Knicks trail by 6. Now here's White. He's coming off a 40-point game against Denver. There's a screen. From deep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He caught it!
Free points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Nets lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.